Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So sellers are still driving this thing down at the moment, but it is getting a little bit volatile, and I suppose that's the wrong thing to put in. Let's rather put a channel in because there is a very well-defined channel forming here, or flag, doesn't matter which way you look at it. So look at price, we've got low, lower, low. Look at the oscillators, low, higher, low, turning, looking to turn and be above the 20 here. The sellers have been driving this down from a trend line at the moment. We are in a downtrend, so that does make sense. We're far from the moving averages, so I would be very cautious of looking for longs on the higher time frames. But there is a double bottom brewing here, and the neckline is quite far away. That's at 13,441. So lots of things here telling you to be cautious. So we have I don't know what you would refer, but inverse hanging man here with this upside down pin bar down here. Then we've got a engulfing bar, but a bit of a, or sort of we say, an inside bar, but it's a bit of a range bar as well, so it's not that clear. And then we've got this continuation bar here. So potential here for a bottom forming. There was your first bottom signal. This is the second bottom signal. So you need to pay very, very, very careful attention to what's going on today. And there you can see the range clearer. Very well structured range. So either we continue in the range or we start looking for a break. If you look at the 3 hour, look at the 3 hour diversions here. Low, 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 high, crossed over above the 20. My opinion here is quite simple. We are probably going to be looking to test some resistance higher up. Trend is still down and we're far from the moving averages. So on the 3 hour, we should still be looking for areas of rejection. But if we start drilling down through the lower time frames, things are going to start changing shortly. So do we look for a short up here? 1 hour oscillators are really indicating that, but if you look at all the diversions that's brewing, there's even diversions here on the hour. There it is there. With all this diversions, I am really skeptical about that. So for me, shorts are not a solution at the moment. What would be a solution for me is a pullback and to find supports in this zone here. That would give us a higher low, and then I'd want to see a retest of the top of the channel and then a move to the upside. But it's looking really messy, so I don't think we're going to get some fireworks at the moment. Probably more of a probability of just going sideways into this area and then waiting for the US markets, unless there's a major catalyst that's going to happen in Europe. So if we just get down to the 15 minutes, yesterday was extremely volatile, and again, if when we're doing the videos in this area here, when you see a gap like that on a 15-minute chart, it's coming back, comes back, tests the trend line and back down again. So more of the same. Oscillators definitely indicate that, or are we getting a crossover here? So if you've looked at price action through the years like I have, you'll see we're rejecting the 155. Most logically, it should come back and test these moving averages here. So that's around 12,957. And then if it forms a base here, there's a good opportunity for a potential trend reversal long off the structure that's formed here. And the nice thing about that is your risk will be less than 100 points. This is your stop area here. So your risk is less than 100 points for a potential move either to the top of the trend line or a break. So you could take half your position size off at the trend line and then wait for an anticipated break while moving your stop to entry. Obviously, you need to wait for price action in this area first. So this is the zone that I'm looking at. I'm not looking for shorts, definitely not looking for shorts, not with all the diversions that we're seeing at the moment. It's way too risky for me at the moment. So that's kind of the view that we've got this morning. There's a bit of a weekly range bar forming here as well, and I've said it before all week Look to the left, there's a lot of support here. So, the buyers are definitely going to try and pull this in. And there's a big weekly potential double bottom here brewing as well. So, yeah, I think everything to wait for, should I say. Pay attention to the structure. Pay attention to the pullbacks. Pay attention to this zone on the 15 minutes. If this zone holds, then you're looking to build a position here, small position, tight stop, and then you're looking for price to at least tag a trend line. If it starts breaking this high that's formed today, then the probability of it going through the trend line is pretty good, but that's going to give you another opportunity when you come back to test the trend line. Wouldn't hold the position over the weekend though, so it'd really be a sort of a intraday trade just for today. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday. Cheers for now.